Now, to an update to the state audit we've been following all week. As we've mentioned, the fund designed to help private school kids stay in their school during the pandemic is one of many in question. This one to the tune of $6.5 million. The state auditor says 5 schools received preferential treatment that didn't follow federal guidelines. So I met up with the executive director of Crossover Prep today, the only Tulsa school on that list, to get his take on how it all went down 3 years ago. Crossover Preparatory Executive Director Philip Abode says he first met Governor Stitt in January of 2020, 5 months prior to his announcement $10 million in COVID relief money would be designated to help private school kids stay in their school. Abode didn't know him personally, but says he did know from the get-go that Crossover would be considered one of 5 exception schools.
The framing of it as preferential treatment for these 5 schools, like we all have this special relationship with some folks are in the know, when it was really the governor was prioritizing schools who serve vulnerable population of primarily low-income kids.
The audit indicates preferential treatment goes against federal guidelines. Questionable issues include allowing these schools early access to the application portal.
I don't even remember how much earlier it was in the general public, but yeah, we knew about that.
But did you know it might have been against federal guidelines?
No one, described, because from our understanding is that the funds that he used as a governor, he had discretion on how to use those as long as those are education dollars.
The exception schools were encouraged to host an open house before the application deadline, effectively upping the enrollment numbers to increase the maximum $6,500 per head. Abode says Crossover didn't host an open house, but their applications included new students. Again, the fund was designed to ensure students weren't uprooted from their school due to financial hardship, not to get more students in private school. The auditor also says the money was designed to go to families, not schools. Abode says Crossover received about $500,000 for kids to attend tuition free, which he says they've largely done through scholarships from the beginning. So the families didn't receive the money directly, the schools received the money?
Correct.
Abode says overall they did as directed, and the way he looks at it, giving the schools money guaranteed the money was used for its purpose, adding at least it prevented problems like the ones with Digital Wallet. Parents were given blanket approval to purchase anything they wanted rather than the intended school supplies. But the auditor says the state failed to verify tuition costs, meaning some schools may have been overpaid. And we asked for the governor's response, and we got this from a spokesperson, Kate Vebster. Quote, during the COVID pandemic, Governor Stitt had a duty to get federal relief funds to students and families in Oklahoma as quickly as possible, and he responsibly accomplished that. The state maintains its position that a negligent out-of-state vendor should be held accountable to recover the federal taxpayer dollars in question. And the auditor's report further supports that is what ought to happen. But it's important to note we asked about the Stay in School Fund, and referencing the out-of-state vendor, we actually got a response about the Digital Wallet Fund. And there's no indication in the auditor's report that the out-of-state vendor is or should be blamed.